Hackney Downs station was opened on the 27th of May 1872 when the Great Eastern Railway opened the first part of its new line to Enfield Town and Stoke Newington. This was an exercise to provide new routes to the expanding suburbs of North East London and to give a faster journey time to Enfield, whose trains at that time were routed via Stratford and Angel Road. Under a month later, another line opened linking Hackney Downs to the Coppermill Junction just south of Tottenham Hale, and what was then the main line to Cambridge. This new route offered a reduction in journey time from Cambridge to Shernhall Street Station in Walthamstow on the Chingford line services, but also relieved congestion at Stratford Railway Station. The route to Edmonton was fully opened on the 1st of August 1872, and the Chingford line was opened in November 1873. When the station opened, it had 2 platforms and 2 centre roads. The layout was changed, though, in 1894 when the line between Bethnal Green and Hackney Downs was increased from 2 to 4 tracks. The layout was changed to a 4-platform station and had 2 signal boxes. The 1935 re-signalling project saw the closure of Hackney Downs signal box south of the station, with the north box, which dated from 1872, becoming plain Hackney Downs. The lines through Hackney were electrified in the late 1950s, with electric services commencing operation on the 21st of November 1960. The original 1872 signal box was replaced by a new signal box located on platforms 2 and 3 in May of the same year. The ticket hall was rebuilt in the early 1980s, along with changes to the roofs on the platforms. The island platform's wooden roof was replaced by a steel sheeting on the existing frames, with side platforms left unaltered other than the removal of their dog-tooth fascia boards. To coincide with the closure of Broad Street Station in 1986, a new line linking the North London line to the slow lines just south of Hackney Downs was opened to allow the operation of Watford to London Liverpool Street services. This occupied the site of the former Graham Road GER goods depot, which was accessed from the North London line. A pedestrian link between Hackney Downs and Hackney Central stations was opened in 2015 by London Overground rail operations. Until Hackney Central's closure in 1944, a passenger connection had linked the 2 stations. However, when Hackney Central reopened in 1985, the footway was not reinstated, and passengers transferring between the 2 stations were obliged to leave one, walk along the street until the link was rebuilt. So we'll get things started here at Hackney Downs with 317508 and 317510, departing with the 1820 Greater Anglia service from Hertford East to London Liverpool Street. Over on the far side is 7101, working the 1824 London Overground service from London Liverpool Street to Cheshunt. Arriving on the near side is 710107, arriving with the 1825 London Overground service from London Liverpool Street to Chingford. Passing through the station not in service is 317884 and 317338. Again, passing southbound through the station is 745107, working 1 Bravo 897 from Stansted Airport to London Liverpool Street. Departing over on the far side is 710111, working the 1830 London Overground service from Cheshunt to London Liverpool Street. And following quickly on its heels is 710109, working the delayed 1828 London Overground service from Chingford to London Liverpool Street. Next through the station is 379018 and 379001, working 2H52 from London Liverpool Street to Cambridge North. And going in the opposite direction is 379008 and 379020, working 2H51 from Cambridge North to London Liverpool Street. Arriving over on the far side is 710128, working the 1839 London Overground service from London Liverpool Street to Enfield Town. Following quickly on its heels is 710108, working the 1840 London Overground service from London Liverpool Street to Chingford. Next out, 710 121, working the 1843 London Overground service from Chingford to London Liverpool Street. And as 710-104 gets ready to depart with the 1845 London Overground service from Enfield Town to London Liverpool Street, 745005 passes through, working 1 Bravo 12 from London Liverpool Street to Stansted Airport. Next in, 317508 and 317510, working the 1848 Greater Anglia service from London Liverpool Street to Hertford East. And the final train of this session is 317522 and 317507, working the 1850 Greater Anglia service from Hertford East to London Liverpool Street. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed what you saw, click on the 2 videos here at the end screen. Helps out the channel. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you are new and got this far. And we'll see you all in the next video, folks, wherever that may take us. We'll see you then, folks.